everybody? So, drop me, pluck me like a goddamn whatever it is, old creeping vine, throw me over your shoulder like an old shoe. George? George! George! Deserted. Abandoned. Left out in the cold. Like an old pussycat. Why, can I get you a drink, Martha? Why, thank you, George. That's very kind of you. Oh, why, no, Martha. Why, I'd do anything for you. Would you, George? I think I've misjudged you. And I've misjudged you too, Martha. Where is everybody? Up the hostess! Fat chance. Chance. Daddy, White Mouse. Martha is abandoned at something o'clock in the old AM. Daddy White Mouse, is it true what they say? Do you really have red eyes? Let me see. Oh, you do have red eyes. It's because you cry all the time, don't you, Daddy? You cry all the time. I cry all the time, too. I cry all the time. George cries all the time, too, but we cry deep down where nobody can see. And what do we do with our tears? We take them and we stick them in the ice trays and we put them in the freezer and we freeze them and we take them out and we put them in our drinks. I'll give you all bastards the count of 5 to get down here. I got windshield wipers on my eyes, baby, 'cause I married you. Oh, Martha, you will be a songwriter yet. Click. Huh, click. Click. Click.
My God, you've gone crazy too.
Click.
I said you've gone crazy too.
Oh. Probably.
Come downstairs and what happens?
What happens?
My wife's gone into the can and she winks at me. She winks at me.
You poor thing, your wife's never wunk at you.
She's lying on the floor again, the tiles, and she's peeling the label off the liquor bottle, the brandy bottle.
Oh no, we'll never get the deposit back that way.
And I asked her ask her what she's doing. And she says, shh, nobody knows I'm here. And I come down here. And you are going clink, for God's sake. Clink!
Clink.
You're all crazy.
Yes, sad but true.
Where's your husband?
He is vanishing.
You're all crazy. Nuts.
Oh, 'tis the refuge we take when the unreality of the world weighs too heavy on our tiny heads. Sit down, relax, ease into it. You're no better than the rest of us.
I think I am.
You're certainly a flop in some departments.
I beg your pardon?
I said you're certainly a flop in some
Oh, I'm
departments.
sorry you're disappointed.
I didn't say I was disappointed, stupid.
You know, you should try me sometime when I haven't been drinking for 10 hours and then maybe I would have shown you the best damn night of your...
I wasn't talking about your potential, baby. I was talking about your goddamn performance.
Oh.
Your potential's fine. It's dandy. It's the dandiest potential I have seen in a long time. But oh my, baby, you are a flop.
Everybody is a flop to you. Your husband's a flop. I'm a flop.
You're all flops. I'm the Earth Mother, and you're all flops. I disgust me. I spend my life in countless, totally pointless infidelities. Would-be infidelities. Nothing but a bunch of boozed up, impotent lunkheads. Martha makes goo-goo eyes at them, and the lunkheads grin, and they roll their beautiful, beautiful eyes back and grin some more, and Martha licks her chops. And the lunkheads slap on over to the bar to pick up a little courage. And they pick up a little courage and bounce back over to old Martha, who does a little dance for them, and that heats them all up mentally. So they slap back over to the bar to pick up a little more courage, and their wives and their girlfriends stick their noses up in the air, straight through the ceiling sometimes, which makes them hop back over to the soda fountain to pick up a little more courage, while Martha sits waiting with her dress up over her head, suffocating. You don't understand how stuffy it is to sit there with your dress up over your head, suffocating, waiting for the lunkheads to pick up a little courage. And finally, they get up the courage. But that's all, baby. Sometimes there is some very dandy potential. But that's all, baby. No. Those beautiful lunkheads. Poor stupid babies. You know, there is only one man in my life who has ever made me happy. Just one.
What do you call it? The lawnmower or something?
Oh, no, I'd forgotten about him. But when I think about him and me, it's almost like being a voyeur, huh? No, I was talking about George, my husband. George.
You're kidding.
Am I?
You must be him.
Him.
Sure.
You think I'm kidding?
Why, of course I do.
George. Who's out there, somewhere in the dark. George, who is good to me and whom I revile. George, who can make me laugh and I choke it back in my throat. George, who understands me and whom I push off. George, who will hold me so that I am warm at night and whom I will bite so there's blood, who learns the games that we play as quickly as I can change the rules, who makes me happy and I do not wish to be happy. And yes, I do wish to be happy. George and Martha. Sad, sad, sad.
Sad.
George, who has made the mistake of having seen me and having come to rest and having said yes, this will do, who has made the hurting, the hideous, the insulting mistake of loving me and who must be punished for it. George and Martha. Sad, sad, sad.
Sad.
George, who tolerates, which is intolerable, who is kind, which is cruel, who understands, which is beyond comprehension.
George and Martha. Sad, sad, sad.
One day, one night, one stupid, liquor-ridden night, I will go too far, and I will either break him, I will break him for good, or he will leave me, which is what I deserve.
I don't think he's got a vertebrae intact.
Oh, you don't, do you?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, you're so busy hunched over that microphone of yours.
Microscope.
Yeah, and you don't see anything, do you? You see all the little specks and crap, but you see everything but the goddamn mind.
I can tell when a man's had his back broken. I can see that.
Oh. You think that because a man clowns around and walks with his back bent that he's been broken, do you?
You're damn right.
Oh, you know so little. And you're supposed to take over the world?
Oh, all right,
Oh,
now.
you poor stupid bastard.
Oh, come on.
Oh, the stallion's mad. The gelding's upset.
You swing wild, don't you? Anywhere.
Oh, baby, I'm a Gatling gun.
Aimless butchery. Pointless.
Oh, you're damn right.
Hit out at everything.
Go answer the door.
What?
I said go answer the door. What are you, deaf?
You want me to go answer the door?
Yes. Or are you too drunk to do that, too? Can't get the latch up
Now
either?
look!
Go answer the door.
Look, lady, I'm no flunky to you.
You can play houseboy around here for a while. I know you. You're ambitious, aren't you, baby? You didn't chase me upstairs out of mad-driven passion, did you? You were thinking a little bit about your career. So, you can play houseboy around here for a while. You can work your way up the ladder that way.
There's no limit to you, is there?
No, baby, none. Go answer the door.
I'm coming, for Christ's sake!
Wonderful! Marvelous! Just a gigolo!
Oh, just fuck that, will you?
People
Jesus.
always say. How lovely!
Flores para los muertos, flores. Sonny, you've come home for your birthday at last.
No, stay away from me!
That's not our son, that's the houseboy.
Oh, you mean this isn't our son? Our own little all-American something or other?
Oh, he's been acting awful funny if he is.
Oh, I'll bet. Chibi, huh? But, I brought you these flowers because, oh, hell, gee.
Let me see. Pansies, rosemary, violets, my wedding bouquet.
Oh, you two kids don't mind. I think I'll just...
Ah! You stay right where you are and make my hubby a drink.
I don't think I will.
No, Martha, that's not fair. He's your houseboy, baby, not mine.
I'm nobody's house
Now, I'm nobody's houseboy now.
Fish!
Children, is that right? Vicious children with their oh-so-sad games, hopscotching their way through life, etc., etc.?
Something like it.
Screw, baby.
Him can't. Him too full of booze.
Wheelie. Here, dump these in some gin.
Aww.
What a rotten thing to do to Martha's snapdragons.
Oh, is that what they are?
Yup, and here I went out in the moonlight to pick them for Martha, and for our sonny boy for his birthday.
Oh, there is no moon. I saw it go down from the bedroom.
From the bedroom? Well, there was a moon.
Oh, there couldn't have been a moon.
There was a moon. There is.
There is no moon. The moon went down.
There is a moon. The moon went down.
I'm afraid you're mistaken.
No, no.
There is no goddamn moon.
Father, I did not pick flowers in the stony dark. I have never robbed your father's hothouse in the pitch.
Yes, you did. You would.
I have never plucked snapdragons in the dark. I have never once stolen from a hothouse from without there is a light from the heavens.
There is no moon. The moon went down.
That may very well be, Chastity. The moon may very well have gone down, but it came back up.
Bullshit.
Ignorance, such ignorance.
That's what you're calling ignorance.
Once, when I was sailing past Majorca, drinking on deck with a correspondent who was talking about Roosevelt, the moon went down for a bit, thought about it for a little, considered it, you know what I mean, and then pop, came up just like that.
You are such a liar.
It's not a lie. You mustn't call everything a lie, Martha. Must she?
Hell, I don't know when you people are lying or what.
You're not supposed to.
You're damn right.
At any rate, I was sailing past Majorca.
You were never sailing past Majorca.
Yes, I was sailing past the Mediterranean.
You were never in the goddamn Mediterranean at all, ever.
Well, if I wasn't in the Mediterranean, how did I get to the Aegean, huh?
Over land.
Yeah.
You signed with her houseboy.
I'm not a houseboy.
Look, I know the rules. If you haven't made it in the sack, then you're a houseboy.
I'm not a houseboy.
Oh! So then you made it in the sack, yes? Yes? Someone's lying here. Someone isn't playing the game straight. Who is it? Who is it? Come on, Martha. Who is it? Come on.
Tell him. Tell him I'm not a houseboy.
He's not a houseboy.
So be it. At any rate, I was sailing past the Mediterranean.
Truth or illusion, you were never in the Mediterranean at all, either way.
Yes, I was. It was a college graduation present from my mommy and daddy.
Was this after you killed them?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe not.
Jesus! Ha! No, stop! Damn it!
Truth or illusion? Who knows the difference, eh, Toots? Eh? Stop with the dragons. Huh? Here we go round the mulberry bush, huh?
Skip it.
Here we go round the mulberry bush, right?
Yeah, snap go the dragons, we got it.
Snap!
Stop that!
Snap!
Don't do that.
Snap!
Stop!
Shut up, stud.
I'm not a stud!
Oh, then which are you? Are you a houseboy or a stud? Make up your mind. Either way, snap! You disgust me.
Truth or illusion, George? You don't know the difference.
You're right, Martha, I don't know. Either way, snap! I've had it.
Do you want me to do something to him?
Leave him alone.
If you're a houseboy, you can clean up after me. If you're a stud, you can protect your plow. Either way, everything.
Truth or illusion, George? Doesn't it matter to you at all?
Snap! You get your answer, baby?
Got it.
Well, you just gird your blue vein loins, girl. But we've got one last game to play, and it's called bringing up baby.
Jesus.
I don't want any fuss. And you don't want to make a mess of things, do you? You don't want to start any quarrel. You want to keep to your timetable, right? Then sit. And you, Martha. You like fun and games, don't you? You're a sport from way back, aren't you?
All right, George, all right.
Good. Good. But we're not all here. Your little wifelet, she isn't here.
Look, she's had a rough night. Now she's in the
Well, we
can.
can't play without everyone here. Now that's a fact. We've got to have your little wifelet. Sweet, sweet.
Cut it out!
Then get your butt out of the chair and bring the little dip back in here. Now be a good puppy. Fetch, good puppy, go fetch. One more game.
I don't like what's going to happen.
Do you know what it is?
No, but I don't like it.
Well, maybe you'll like it, Martha.
No.
Oh, it's a real fun game, Martha.
No, George, no more games.
One more game, Martha. One more game, and then Betty bye. Everybody pack up his tools and belongings and such. And you, me? Well, we're gonna climb them well-worn stairs.
No, George.
Yes, baby.
Oh, George, please.
It'll all be done with before you know it.
No, George, no.
No climb stairs with Georgie?
No more games. It's games I don't want. No more games.
course you do, baby. Original game girl and all, of course you do.
Ugly games. Ugly. And now this new one?
You'll love this one, baby.
Oh, George, no.
You'll have a ball.
George, please.
Don't you touch me! You keep your paws clean for the undergraduates. Now you listen here, Martha. You've had quite an evening for yourself. And you can't just cut it out when you haven't had enough blood in your mouth. We are going on. And I'm going to have at you, and it's going to make your performance tonight look like an Easter pageant. Now I want you to get a little alert. I want you to have a little life in you, baby.
Stop it, George!
Come on, pull yourself together. I want you up on your feet and swinging because I'm going to have at you, baby, and I want you ready for it.
All right, George!
I want an equal battle, baby, that's all.
Get it!
I want you mad.
I'm mad.
Get mad.
Don't worry about it.
Good for you, girl. Now we're going to play this one to the death.
Yours.
You'd be surprised. Now here come the taunts. You be ready for this.
I'm ready for you.
Hip hop, hip hop.
You're a bunny, honey.
I'm a bunny, honey.
Jesus.
Well, now, how's the bunny?
Bunny, bunny.
Jesus God.
Bunny funny? Good for bunny.
Cut it out, George.
Honey funny bunny. All right, here we go. Last game, all sit. Sit, Martha. This is a civilized game.
Just get on with it.
Hello, dear.
So
Hello.
is Dawn, for God's sake.
Hello, dear.
Speak to your little wifelet. Your little bunny, for God's sake.
Hello, honey.
Oh, I think that's very nice. I think we've had a real good evening, all things considered. We've sat around and got to know each other, had fun in games, curled up on the floor, for example,
The tiles.
the tiles, snapped the dragon,
Peel the labels.
peeled the... What?
Label, peel the label.
I peel labels.
We all peel labels, sweetheart. And when you get through the skin, all 3 layers, so get past the muscles, slosh aside the organs, them which are still sloshable, and you get down to the bone. You know what you do then?
No.
When you get down to the bone, you haven't got all the way through yet. There's something inside the bone. The marrow. And that's what you've got to get at.
Oh, I see.
The marrow. But bones are pretty resilient, especially in the young. Now, take our son, for example.
Who?
Our son. Martha's and my little boy.
Do you mind if I...
Oh, no, go right ahead.
George,
Yes, Martha.
what are you doing?
Oh, I was talking about our son.
Well, don't.
Isn't Martha something? Here we are on the eve of our boy's homecoming, the eve of his 21st birthday, the eve of his majority, and she says don't talk about him.
Just don't.
Well, I want to, Martha. It's very important we do. Now, the bunny and, well, whichever he is, don't know much about the junior, and I think they should.
Just don't.
You want to play Bringing Up Baby, do
Were
you?
you snapping at me?
That's right. Do you want to hear about our bouncy boy?
Yeah, sure.
Good. And you want to hear about him too, don't you?
Whom?
Martha's and my son. Do you want to talk about him, dear, or do you want me to? All right. Well, he's a nice boy, really, in spite of his upbringing. But with Martha carrying on the way she does, most kids would grow up neurotic. You know, breaking into the poor bastard's house and breaking down the bathroom door to wash him when he's 16, dragging strangers into the house at all hours.
All right.
Martha!
Why would anyone want to watch anyone who's 16 years old?
Oh, for Christ's sake, honey!
Well, why?
Because it's a baby.
All right. You want our son, you'll have it.
Would you like a drink, Martha?
Yes.
We don't have to listen to it if you don't want to.
Who says? You in a position to set the rules around here?
No.
Good boy. You'll go far. All right, Martha. Your recitation, please. Our son.
All right. Our son. Our son was born on a September night, not unlike tonight, through 21 years ago.
There, you see, I knew it.
It was an easy birth.
Oh no, you labored. Martha, how you
It was
late?
an easy birth once it had been accepted, eased into.
Ah, yes, better.
It was an easy birth once it had been accepted. And I was young,
And I was younger.
and I was young, and he was a healthy child, red, bawling child with slippery, firm limbs.
Martha thinks she saw him at the delivery.
With slippery, firm limbs and a head full of fine black hair, which, as he grew older, turned as blonde as the sun, our sun.
He was a healthy child.
He was a healthy child. And I had wanted a child.
A son? A daughter?
A child. And I had my child.
Our child.
Our child. And we raised him.
With teddy bears and an antique bassinet from Austria. And no nurse.
With teddy bears and transparent floating goldfish and a pale blue bed, which had a cane headboard that when he was older, he wore through, eventually in his sleep.
Nightmares.
Sleep. He was a restless child.
Oh, Lord.
Sleep. And a pale green croup tent. And the shimmering kettle in the corner. Those 4 days he was sick. And animal crackers. And the bow and arrows he kept under his bed.
The arrows with the rubber cups at their tips.
At their tip. The bow and arrows he kept under his bed.
Why? Why, Martha?
For fear. For fear of.
Just that, for fear.
And he had the purest green eyes. They were so deep that if you would look into them, you would see bronze parentheses around the irises.
Blue, green, brown.
And he loved the sun. He was tan before and after everybody. His hair would turn to fleece.
Fleece.
And swimming and sledding and school and summer camp
Gratis tua iris merientes succurrente e vadere judicium potonis.
and the time he broke his arm. It was funny. It was awful, but it was funny. The first time he ever saw a cow. He walked up to it. All 3 years of him, he walked up to it and he mooed at it. He mooed at it. And the great beast moved its head up and looked at him and mooed right back at him. And he ran startled and he fell backwards and he broke his arm. The poor thing. The poor lamb.
It looks like the nag beatitude per frui.
George cried. Helpless George cried. But I fashioned a sling, and I carried him, George next to me, across the great field.
In paradisum deducante angeli.
And he was so wise. He stood between us, arms out to each of us for support, affection, teaching, and even love. And at the same time, for our mutual protection from George's weakness and my necessary greater strength. So wise. So wise.
Memoria, et turnum justus, amoditionem nala non timepe.
What is this? What are you doing? Okay.
So beautiful. Perfect wine.
Now that's a real mother talking.
I want a child.
What?
I want a child.
Principal?
I want a child. I want a baby.
Of course. This state, this perfection, couldn't last. Not with George. Not while George was around.
There, you see, I usually shit.
Oh, be still.
Sorry, mother.
Can't you be still?
Dominus vobiscum.
Not with George around. Drowning men like to take down those nearest them. And George tried, but I fought him. Oh, God, how I fought him. Lesser states tried to take down those above them. And I fought to protect innocence, wisdom, affection, but George tried. Oh, he
How
tried.
did I try, Martha? How did I try?
What? How did you? What? No. No, our son's grown up. He is grown up. He's away at college. He is fine. Everything is fine.
Come off it, Martha. You just started to say something. Now you finish it.
No.
Well, I will.
No!
Martha here stops just when the going gets good. Just when things get a little rough. Now, Martha here's got a few small problems in her life. Not only is she married to a bog, a younger than she is bog, albeit, not only is she married to a bog, but she's also got a problem with spirituous liquors. Like she can't get enough. Poor, misunderstood little girl. Plus a father who couldn't give a damn whether she lives or dies.
No more George.
Who couldn't stand who couldn't care less what happens to his only daughter. On top of all this, she has a son. She has a son who fought every inch of the way, who didn't want to be turned into a weapon against his father, who didn't want to be used as a goddamn club whenever mother didn't get things she wanted them.
All right. A son who said that it couldn't possibly be true, as he heard from some cruel schoolboys one day, that it couldn't possibly be true, that he was an our child, the son of a man who was a hopeless failure.
Lies.
Lies.
A son who came to his father for advice, for information, for love that wasn't mixed with sickness. And you know what I mean, Martha. Who could not stand the slashing brain residue that called itself his mother.
A son who wouldn't bring his girlfriends to the house.
In shame of his mother.
Of his father who writes letters only to me.
Oh, so you think, to me, and my office.
You have no letters.
I have a stack of them.
Liar!
And you have?
He has no letters. A son who spends all of his summers away from home on any pretext, away from his family, because he does not want to come home to a shadow of a man flickering around the edges of a house.
A son who spends his summers away, and he does. Who spends his summers away because there isn't room for him in a house full of empty bottles, lies, strange men, and a harem.
Liar!
Liar! A son who is deep in his gut, sorry to have been born.
I have
Libera me
tried.
Domine, mi morte
Oh
aeterna,
God, I have
die
tried.
tremenda.
The one thing
Quando
I have
cademo
tried
when
to
sum
carry
et
pure
terra,
and
cum when
escalates
studicarum
is over
saeculum
there.
peregni.
Through
Tremens
the
factum sum
night
ego,
and
et
the
timio,
pathetic,
cum discussio
stupid
when
days,
quae ventura
through
ira.
the derision
Quando cademo
and
when
the
sum
laughter.
et terra,
Oh
dies
God,
ille,
the laughter.
diserae, calamitatis
Through
et
what
miseriae,
failure
dies
after
magna et
another.
amaravalde.
Through what failure?
Tum when
Compounding
studicarum
another
saeculum
failure.
peregni.
Each one more
In memoria
thing.
aeternum
One
Domine
after
est Domine.
another before.
Et lux
The one
perpetuum
thing-
luce
the one
ad
thing
est.
that I've tried to look
Libera me
above
Domine
this
de morte
vile
aeterna,
crushing
in die
air.
ille
The
tremenda.
one light
Quando cademo
in
when
all
sum et terra.
this hopeless
Tum when
darkness.
studicarum.
Our son.
Stop it!
Kyrie eleison, Christe eleison, Kyrie
Just
eleison.
stop it!
Who says?
I say!
Why?
You can't do this!
Why do you say so, baby?
Is this game over now?
Yes,
Oh.
it is.
No, not one bit. I've got a surprise for you, Martha. It's about our sonny Jim.
What is it?
Well, while you were out of the room, while the two of you were out of the rooms, I don't know where. Hell, you both must have been somewhere. Well, while you were out of the room, there was a knock at the door. There was someone there, and I have to tell you about it, Martha.
Tell me.
And what it was good old Western Union. Some little boy, about 70.
Oh, crazy Billy.
Yes, that's right, Martha, Crazy Billy. And he had a telegram. And it was for us. And I have to tell you about it.
Why did he bring it to the house? Why didn't he phone it? Why did he bring it here?
Some telegrams you have to deliver, Martha. Some telegrams you can't phone. Martha, it's hard to tell you.
Tell me.
Well, I'm afraid our boy isn't coming home for his birthday.
Of course he is.
He can't.
Yes, he is. Of course he is.
No, Martha.
He is. I say so.
Martha! Our son is dead. He was killed late in the afternoon.
God.
With his driver's license in his pocket, he swerved the car to avoid a porcupine and drove straight into a large tree. I thought you should know.
You cannot do that. No. I will not let you do that. You cannot decide these things.
You'll have to leave around noon, I suppose.
You may not decide these things.
Because there's matters of identification, naturally.
You can't do this. You can't do this. Let me go.
Martha, you don't seem to understand. I haven't done anything. Now listen carefully. Our son is dead. Can you get that into your head?
I won't let you do this.
Lady, please.
Let me go. Get
Martha,
your hands off me.
Listen carefully. We got a telegram. There was a car accident, and he's dead. Poof! Just like that. Now, how do you like it?
No!
Let it go. She'll be all right.
He is not dead. He is not dead.
He is dead. Kyrie eleison, Christe eleison, Kyrie eleison.
You may not decide these things.
He hasn't decided anything, lady. It's not, isn't it? He can't have the power to do
That's
that.
right, Martha. I'm not a god. I don't have the power over life and death, do I?
You can't kill him. You can't have him die.
There was a telegram.
Show me the telegram.
I ate it.
What did you just say to me?
I ate it. Good for you, Martha.
Do you think that's the way to be treating her at a time like this?
No
Making
right.
an ugly goddamn joke like that, huh?
No right at all.
You know the rules, Martha.
No.
For Christ's sake, you know the rules.
He is our child.
Yes, and you bore him, and it was a good delivery.
He is our child.
And I have told him.
No.
Yes.
I think I understand this.
Do you?
Jesus Christ, I think I understand this.
Good for you, Buster.
Jesus Christ, I think I understand this.
You have no right. You have no right at all.
I have the right, Martha. We never spoke of it, that's all. I could kill him at any time I wanted to.
Why?
You broke our rule, baby. You mentioned him. You mentioned him to someone
I did
else.
not. I never did.
Yes, you did.
Who?
To me. You mentioned him to me.
I forget. Sometimes when it's night, when it's dark, and everybody is talking, I forget. I want to mention it, but I hold on. But I want to mention it. Jordan, you pushed it. There was no need. There was no need for this. I mentioned him. All right. She didn't have to push it all the way. You didn't have to kill him.
Requiescat in pace.
Amen. You didn't have to have him die.
Requiem aeternum dona est Domine.
There was no need.
It will be dawn soon. I think the party's over.
You couldn't have any?
We couldn't.
We couldn't.
Home to bed, children. It's past your bedtime. Honey,
Yes.
you two go now.
Yes. I'd like to.
Good night.
Good night.
You all right?
Yes.
Time for bed.
Yes.
Are you tired?
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
Sunday tomorrow. All day.
Yes. Did you have to?
Yes.
It was. You had to?
It was time.
I don't know.
It will be better soon.
I don't know.
It will be. Maybe.
Will it?
I don't know.
You don't think maybe we
No,
could?
Martha.
Yes. No.
Are you sure you're all right?
Yes. No.
Who's afraid of Virginia Woolf? Virginia Woolf. Virginia
George,
Woolf.
I am.
Who's afraid of Virginia Woolf?
George. I am George.